Hello everyone, we got some news about XDefiant where there will be a closed beta available starting April 13th. Along with this, there will be no NDAs so everyone can stream and record the game. There will also be Twitch drops enabled and I plan to stream the game over on Twitch when the beta is available. I've been mostly positive about the game from the insider session I had, but there are two things I think we need to talk about before the beta launches. First off is the netcode. The previous build of the game was using an unfinished version of netcode and we were experiencing a fair amount of inconsistent gameplay such as dying around corners. With that said, they already have a fix for the netcode to limit these issues. However, the fixed and completed version of XDefiant's netcode will not be ready in time for the closed beta. I want to make this clear because some of you may notice it sooner than others. Now, even with the incomplete netcode that the game was running on, it was still a very solid experience, in my opinion. I have played other established online games that felt way worse than what the Insider build did. It's not a deal breaker, at least not for me, but just something to keep in mind. If you are someone who's very competitive and wants to take this game seriously, well, there will also be an alpha version of a rank mode. It will be interesting to see how the character abilities will work in ranked and what strategies will be used. So if you're going to play ranked, just keep in mind that the gunfights may be a little off. And if there are any overpowering abilities, definitely do talk about it. I feel that kind of feedback on abilities is going to be very valuable, and we'll just have to see what the developers will do and how they'll balance the game. Believe me, I'm doing my best to not overhype the game and have high expectations. From what I played, I really do want XDefiant to stand out and be around for a long time. Just that XDefiant is not putting their best foot forward by hosting the closed beta before the netcode is finished. So that's the main point of this video, just to give the game a chance and don't focus too much on winning or losing your gunfights, but definitely try to win. But definitely be critical about the gunplay, the way the weapon handles, the balancing of the game, and the character's abilities. Now, what about the second thing I think we should address about XDefiant? Well, it's not directly related, but it seems like there's going to be a big shift for Warzone 2 and possibly Modern Warfare 2 in the upcoming Season 3. To be clear, XDefiant is an arena shooter, not a battle royale, but I do think there is a lot of Warzone players that want to play more than just a BR. If Activision is making the right changes to the game, it's going to bring a lot of players back to the fold. Even so, I personally do think there's enough that XDefiant does to stand out on its own and have its own audience. Part of XDefiant for now is that there isn't going to be a skill-based matchmaking, or at least none that's overly strict like we see in Warzone and Modern Warfare 2. Of course, XDefiant's ranked mode is going to have its own matchmaking system, it needs to, but for regular, unranked matches, you'll have a random selection of people. Sometimes you'll have a great match or you'll be the standout player, other times your team is going to get rolled. But I'd much rather have this system of being decent in most of my matches than going back to COD, winning 2 matches and lose every other match after that point. Along with this, the time to kill is slightly longer in XDefiant, so dying instantly doesn't happen anywhere near as often as it does in Modern Warfare and Warzone 2. In short, XDefiant will at least be a great place to fall back to whenever anyone is tired of COD. Just a small bonus point, we also will have to see how well XDefiant is with preventing cheating. No doubt there will be cheating to some extent. We'll just have to see how much there is and how quickly they get banned. So what do you think about XDefiant? Do you think it's going to last or will it run out of steam? Let me know in the comments below, and until then, I'm Mr. Rain, and I'll see you next time.